Hey guys, this is Dr. Alchemist, M.F.A, the Neo Scholar, and we are back with another One Piece chapter reviews. I don't have too much to say because it's a lot going on. This is a smash packed, there you go, chapter. Okay, so let's just get into it. Last chapter, we just saw Captain Kuro launch at Luffy. Luffy blocked with a boulder, took the boulder, sliced, basically did a boulder slice. His claws, Captain Kuro's claws, snapped, and he took the boulder and smashed Kuro straight in the face. This chapter's it gets a little sad at the end, so let's just already get into it. Y'all ready? Here we go. So we see Captain Kuro on the ground, and all you hear is this big loud boom, and Luffy drops the boulder, and on the boulder you see 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 of his claws broken in the boulder. Luffy says, "Now you only have 5 sword claws." Blast them, Captain Kuro cat claws. So we have the Black Cat Pirates over here watching the fight, per usual, like he's been doing. And so Luffy's smirking, and Kuro's getting up. And we have exposition coming from the Black Cat Pirates. "Captain Kuro, you still got your claws on your other hand. Slice them up. Hey, you're not supposed to call him that name. Hey, people in the village call him Claw something. Well, call him Mr. Claw then. Get him, Mr. Claw." So you have, sorry, they weren't giving exposition. They were giving encouragement. Encouragement. So, even though that Captain Kuro hasn't been with the Black Cat Pirates for 3 years, you really see the loyalty of his pirate crew. They still like him a lot and respect him as their captain. And they literally, this whole chapter, or even previously, they've sing his praises. The only people that really tried to get buck with him was the Misplaced brothers, right? They were the only ones that were like, "Oh, maybe we can take you out," but after, Kuro called them, weak and stuff. And then Kuro showed them that he still got it. They thought he got soft. So I really appreciate, the pirates being like, hey, we got your back against this fight. You got it. You can still do this. Kuro says, "Shut your gobs. I'll deal with the dogs later." And that goes for the Django too. So wait, you're gonna take out your crew? Even the Django's going to do your bidding right now. He's in the forest trying to find Kaya because Kaya's with the kids and about to fight Usopp and Zoro. Be appreciative, man. Such a slum bag. Is slum bag a word? I know slum lord. That's what my landlord is. We'll call him a slum bag. And Luffy's like, "What?" And so the Black Cat Pirates are like, "Wait, why us? Like, why? What's wrong with us? We're your crew." Cut to Django trying to hypnotize Kaya. Like, open your eyes. And Kaya is sitting down on top, like this is a tree. She's sitting there, leaned up, right? And Kaya's like, "I won't do it. I will not give you my fortune." She's not gonna do it. Good for you, Kaya. I didn't even think about that. I mean, of course, it's kind of obvious, but I'm happy she's doing what she can. She is not a combatant, but she is closing her eyes, so, she's doing her part in the fight. So the Django's sitting there with his chakra. "I won't let you hypnotize me, and I won't write a will." Kaya's saying all that. Then they cut to the kids. The kids are on the ground, knocked out. So they probably got hypnotized. So the Django gets really aggressive with Kaya, really aggressive, and says, "They don't have to pry your eyes open." At the last minute, the kids jumped on the Django and started attacking him. Now's our chance to take this. Pepper, blinding powder. Oh, we get, okay. The Usopp Pirates has a name attack. Pepper, blinding powder. Will they take black pepper? And maybe a little salt? Maybe some cayenne pepper. Maybe they're using black pepper or cayenne. And they're seasoning his face. He's like, achoo, achoo, achoo. And man, this is brutal. So as he falls back sneezing, one of the Usopp Pirates come with a bat and hit him right in the balls. And he must have balls of steel. Like in One Piece, the balls just must be like rock. So Django's like, "Oh my God, I think if you was hit, Oh my god, if you're hit by the balls with a bat, I just think it would be. Oh my god. Anyway. And guys, like, you guys. Back to the Usopp Pirates. We just pretended to be hypnotized. We wouldn't fall for the same trick twice. Now for phase 2 of our plan. The Django's like, you brats, where are you hiding? The girl's gone too. I should have killed him outright. The Django, I do not know how you're able to stand. This is crazy. This is completely crazy. As the Django's looking around for Kaya and the Usopp Pirates, he's like, you want to make a fool of me. I would say you won't. Oh, hold on. It's my English. Let me just read what the paper says. You want to make a fool of me? Here it comes. The Usopp Pirates, they launch their attack. One comes, tries to hit him with a hammer. No, a shovel. Not Captain Kuro. The Django grabs him by the neck. But you're the fools. Onion. So Onion is the one that got captured, right? And being choked out. Now, they're like, oh shit, we gotta help. Cut to Zoro and Usopp. Did you hear that? Yeah, it's the kids. That way, hurry, right. They're running. And, thankfully, Usopp knows where he's going. This is his hometown. He knows this town like the back of his hand, right? The Django's like, you brats got carried away playing pirates. You'll have plenty of time to regret messing with real pirates. And he says, as he's monologuing, he says, inhale, and slams Onion to a tree. Wow. The other Usopp Pirates are like, you creep! Cut back to the battlefield, all right? The North Beach. Wait, stop joking, Captain Kuro. It's not too late to attack the village, right? If the Django makes that girl write her will, your plan will succeed. The Black Cat Pirates are just like, wait, why do you want to kill us? Kuro says, don't worry your heads about my plan. If none of you live to tell the tale, I can pin all the blame on you. And they're like, what? I never intended to let any of you leave here alive. I can't let anyone live who knows my true identity. The pirates are like, oh my god, what? What's going on? But that means you plan to kill us all along. Kuro continues to talk. Of course, even 3 years ago, when I was still a Captain Kuro, it was all part of my plan. Are you stupid? Luffy says. What a dumb bunch of pirates. Kuro continues to talk. As he's bleeding all down his head because he took that boulder. I mean, the durability is crazy here. Let's continue. Dumb, of course. Pirates are wild dogs society. Cast-offs. Without a leader, they're helpless. Their job was to shut up and follow my plan. Pirates should be faithful pawns of their captain. They live or die by my command. They should have followed my plan no matter what sprang up to impede them. They should have died trying to fulfill my plan. That's the way of the pirate. Vagabond brats should keep their smart mouths shut. Even if you were a captain with 100 obedient men, you still couldn't beat Usopp. That's what Luffy told them. I'll read it again. That's what Luffy told. Even if you were a captain with 100 obedient men, you still couldn't beat Usopp. Because Usopp's a brave warrior. And this is how we know Usopp's going to join this crew. The Black Cat Pirates are like, what? What? Me lose to pretend pirate? Usopp? Kuro says. And Luffy's like, you will. Kuro says, how amusing. But don't get cocky just because you broke my claws. I still have another hand. He shifts over. Tell me why I would lose to him. He speed blitzes right behind Luffy to slice him. Luffy's like, it's your style. Kuro says, what? and Luffy scissors him. You don't even look like a real pirate. And Kuro goes flying as Luffy hit him on his neck. Not even just here. The whole, like right here, in his neck. And he goes flying into a wall. He tracked the captain's creeping cap move, Black Cat Pirate said. And Kuro's like, now you insulted me. If you want to talk about real pirates, let me show you just how terrifying a real pirate can be. I'll show you the ferocity of a pirate who's faced 1,000 deaths. And the Black Cat Pirates are like, the stance, hey, he's going to use that attack. He's going to use that against a single opponent? He is? And Luffy's like, wait, what? What's going on? All you hear is silence. And Kuro's like this. Like Michael Jackson Thriller. Like that. It's the out of the bag attack. Out of the box. Out of the box. You remember that? Out of the box. Out of the box. So, he's really going to use that out of the bag attack. Are we in danger here? We'll be slaughtered too. He'll kill us all. That's what he just said. I think this is the technique he used when he got onto the Marine ship, Captain Morgan's Marine ship, and slaughtered all the Marines when Captain Morgan was the only survivor. Remember that? Remember, that's how Captain Morgan got his captain status. I'm going to make a video. I'm probably going to wait till after this arc. But anyway, let's continue. Captain Kuro, if you let me live by all that's holy, I'll never breathe a word about you being alive. Hey, what about the rest of you? What about the rest of us? I won't say nothing. Neither, Captain. Don't kill me. Me neither. Me neither. The Black Cat Pirates are like, hold on. Like, whoa. Don't do this. I'm predicting that he moves so fast that he just slices. I don't think he's... We'll see. He has, the way he does it, he's just moving so fast he can't see where everything's a blur. Is he attacking inanimate objects or people too? We have to keep just reading to see how this works. What is this? Please, Captain, don't use that attack. Well, do whatever you say. What's the big deal? He's just... Oh no. Out of the bag, Captain Kuro says. There we go. And Luffy's like, what? And then Captain Kuro disappears. Here's Nami. We haven't heard from her in a while. Guess where she's been? Getting the treasure. Shout out to Nami. Too bad. I thought there'd be more treasure. And good thing she's on the ship. Because if she wasn't on the ship, I think she probably would get caught in this AoE slicing attack, right? I wonder how the fight's going. Why are they just standing around? Is it all over? So she's on the ship that's docked on the beach, the North Beach, with the bag of gold, the treasure, just looking down at the fight. You get the Black Cat Pirates just at the bottom of the hill, and then you have Luffy in the middle, and then the place where Captain Kuro got hit, it's kind of like a crater, and then that's where Captain Kuro was, but he activated his out of the bag trick, and right out of the bag trick, and he disappears. And so Nami literally just caught the beginning of this, and all you hear is men screaming and hollering. It's beginning. Oh my God. And they're getting slaughtered. All you see is men just going down, bleeding everywhere. It's crazy. Luffy's like, what? What's happening over there? It's the end. And so the Black Cat Pirates are crying. And Luffy's like, he's attacking the cliff wall? So he just attacks anything in a certain amount of area, right? But he hasn't got to Luffy yet. He's clawed the wall, because during the hill, there's a hill down here, and there's a cliff and the cliff. So I'm sure it doesn't go, of course, because he can't teleport to the village. But in a certain controlled area, he's going for it. But it's just sad that he just started slicing the Black Cat Pirates. Damn, at least the first hit could have went to Luffy. And so the Black Cat Pirates are shouting, Captain Kuro, please stop. It's no use. He's attacking everything he sees. He's moving so fast, even he doesn't know what he's slicing. He won't stop until he tires out. And so you see more pirates going down, more pirates going down, more pirates going down. Nami yells, what's going on down there? They're being sliced to pieces by an invisible blade. He's wiping out the whole crew. And then, they're crying, they're yelling, stop, Captain, stop. Luffy's in shock, right? Try to stay small. I guess if you try to stay small, he won't think that you're, I don't know, but that won't work because he just sliced the cliff. So Luffy's just watching. And actually, Luffy's caught some slices. He got, it's only showing the panel from here. We got slice on his shoulder and a little bit on his chest. So he really can't see. So he's just slicing around. Either it might just be an arm, it might just be a chest, but Luffy's even more durable and stronger, so he's not going to get totally destroyed the first slice, right? So Luffy's gritting his teeth and just so angry. So angry. Show yourself, Butler. Don't you care about your own crew? And Nami's like, Luffy. Gaining her respect. Luffy is not the normal pirate. He has great morals. It's not up. It's crazy when I read these chapters ahead of time and I still I'm so shocked. That's how much. Okay. Let's just do a little quick little recap. Wow. This chapter is really good. It just shows that Captain Kuro really doesn't care about his crew, right? So Luffy hit him with a big ass boulder and he's very durable, so he got up. And after, I guess he's just so upset that this is happening. He's like, okay, everybody's incompetent. All I wanted to do was become Calidor, take these 3 years off, devise his plan to hypnotize this girl, slaughter her family, slaughter her, and live happily ever after. But you stupid pirates can't do one thing. Y'all have one mission to do that. And now I was going to slaughter you too so I can live by myself. That is fucked up, man. And, I forgot to talk about the cover story. So this time, let me recap. All right. So he's so selfish that the Black Cat Pirates probably just thought he was just going off on this mission. And, he probably don't want to be a captain no more, or I don't know. But I don't think they thought they were going to get slaughtered, But they knew to come back in 3 years. So this is already planned. So they probably thought Captain Kuro was going to come back, split the loot, or they all was going to do it. I forgot to put my little thing up. Well, anyway. So, also, we got to see Usopp and Zoro getting really close because they're starting to hear him. Kaya's giving her best shot. Usopp Pirates jumped on him. But the moral of this whole chapter is just Captain Kuro is very, very heartless. Very, very heartless. I'm so excited for the next chapter. Let's go ahead and talk about the cover story. I guess I'm a little off today, but it's fine. So, we'll end with the chapter 38 Pirate Crew. I didn't even do that either. Today was a kind of off day. Well, thank you for watching. This has been chapter 38 Pirate Crew. Hey, as long as I do it, it'll still be in the video. And so, the One Piece chapter 38 Pirate Crew cover story is, hey, this is the first time we got Usopp in the cover story. So they're just sitting around having a picnic, and Luffy's on the goats. Zoro's looking out into pasture. They're in a nice place, where there's a mountain. So they're on top of a cliff, and their scenery is a forest and a mountain. You have Zoro just looking. He has some sandwiches. Some sandwiches. You have map, book, swords laid out. Nami is sitting there having a picnic. I guess she's the one that did the sandwiches. For some reason, Luffy's on top of a goat. And the goat is eating Nami's maps. And you have Usopp just playing a shell trumpet. It's not a trumpet. It's not a shell, but it's a shell trumpet. They're having a good time. Well, this has been an interesting video. I kind of did things out of order and forgot my backdrop. But hey, we are here. Thank you so much for watching. This is Dr. Alchemist M.F.A, the Neo Scholar. Sorry about the mix-up today. It'll be a little bit cleaner next episode. Signing out.